Hey everybody, Easy here. Welcome back to the channel. Imagine waking up one day to find that your emails, bank accounts, everything, even your private messages, all compromised. And you didn't click any dodgy links, you didn't download anything sketchy, you don't even know how it happened. That's because today's hackers, they've moved past all that old stuff. We're talking cutting edge, practically invisible tools these guys are using. In this video, we're diving deep into the arsenal of black hat hackers. We've got 10 secret tools, well, not so secret anymore, that these guys are using to take over systems, waltz right past your security and vanish without a trace. Alright, first up, we've got to talk about the big one, AI. Artificial intelligence is no longer just a concept in sci-fi novels or movies. Now this isn't some sci-fi movie where robots are taking over the world, yet. But the reality is, we are inching closer to that scenario every day, but it's getting pretty darn close. The advancements in AI technology are nothing short of astonishing. Hackers are using AI to write their malware. This means more sophisticated and harder to detect attacks. Yep, you heard me right. The tools they're using are becoming more advanced by the day. Tools like WormGPT and Darkbird, they're like something out of a cyberpunk thriller. These tools are designed to create chaos. These things churn out malicious code that your antivirus wouldn't even know to look for. Traditional defenses are becoming obsolete. And the worst part? This AI stuff it learns. It evolves with every interaction, becoming smarter and more dangerous. Every time an attack fails, the AI takes notes, adapts, evolves. It's like a never-ending game of cat and mouse. It's like it's playing chess, always thinking a few moves ahead, constantly strategizing and improving. That makes it ridiculously difficult to stop. Security experts are finding it harder to keep up. We're talking next-level threats here, people. The kind that can bring down entire systems. These AI programs can craft targeted phishing emails that are so convincing, you'd swear they were from your own grandma. They are incredibly deceptive. They can mimic websites, create fake social media profiles, even generate synthetic voices that sound exactly like someone you trust. The level of detail is frightening. It's getting harder and harder to tell the difference between what's real and what's a carefully crafted trap. The lines are blurring, and we need to stay vigilant. Remember those phishing emails I was just talking about? Yeah, well, forget about them. Zero-click exploits are where it's at for the modern hacker. We're talking about taking over your device without you even needing to click a single thing. No suspicious links, no dodgy attachments, nothing. These exploits target vulnerabilities in everyday apps, messaging apps, operating systems, you name it. And once they find a weakness, bam, they're in. Full access to your device, and you probably won't even know it's happening until it's too late. 1 minute you're texting your friend about what to have for dinner. The next thing you know, some hacker halfway across the world is reading your messages, snooping through your photos, and maybe even draining your bank account. It's like something out of a spy movie, but unfortunately, it's all too real. These attacks are designed to leave absolutely no trace. Okay, let's talk public Wi-Fi. We all love it, we all use it, and we all know it's not exactly the most secure thing in the world. It's convenient, it's free, and it's everywhere. But what you might not know is just how easy it is for hackers to exploit public Wi-Fi using something called an evil twin attack. Think about it, it's a method where hackers create a fake Wi-Fi network that looks just like the real one. You're at a coffee shop, you open your laptop, you see a Wi-Fi network called Free Coffee Shop Wi-Fi, you connect, you do your thing. Sounds innocent enough, right? You think you're just getting some work done or browsing the web. Well, here's the catch. That Free Coffee Shop Wi-Fi network, it could be a fake and evil twin set up by a hacker sitting right there in the coffee shop with you. They could be just a few tables away, watching your every move. They use tools like Wi-Fi Fisher to create these fake networks, and they make them look identical to the real deal. It's almost impossible to tell the difference with the naked eye. So, you connect to their network thinking you're just grabbing some free internet, but in reality, you're walking right into their trap. It's a trap that's been carefully set up to steal your information. And once you're connected, they can see everything you're doing. Every website you visit, every email you send, every password you type. They can capture your login credentials, your credit card information, even your private messages. It's like handing over your personal diary to a stranger. Chapter 4. The Puppet Master's Inside Command and Control Frameworks. Gone are the days of lone wolf hackers toiling away in their basements. Today's cybercriminals, they're all about efficiency. They're using command and control frameworks, or C2 frameworks for short, to automate their attacks and control vast networks of compromised devices. These C2 frameworks, they're like the control panels for a hacker's army of zombie computers. Tools like Cobalt Strike and Empire give hackers the power to remotely control hundreds, even thousands of infected devices with just a few clicks. They can steal data, launch denial of service attacks, even spy on their victims, all while remaining completely hidden in the shadows. These frameworks are constantly evolving, becoming more sophisticated, more powerful, and more difficult to detect. Chapter 5. The Invisible Enemy, Fileless Malware and LOLBins. Alright, let's talk about antivirus software for a second. You've got it, I've got it, we all rely on it to protect our devices. But what happens when malware becomes so advanced that even the best antivirus software can't see it? That's the terrifying reality of fileless malware. This stuff doesn't work by installing malicious files on your system like traditional viruses. Instead, it exploits legitimate tools and processes that already exist on your computer. These are called living off the land binaries, or LOLBins for short. Hackers use tools like PowerShell Empire to inject malicious code directly into these LOLBins, essentially turning them into weapons. The malware is there, it's running, it's doing its dirty work, but it's practically invisible to traditional security measures. Chapter 6. Faking It, the Rise of Deepfake Social Engineering. You've probably heard of deepfakes by now. These AI-generated videos and audio recordings are becoming increasingly sophisticated. These are AI-generated videos and audio recordings that are so realistic they can fool even the most discerning eye. The technology behind them is advancing at a rapid pace. Hackers are using this technology for some pretty nefarious purposes, like impersonating CEOs, employees, even family members to trick people into giving up sensitive information. The implications are alarming. Imagine getting a phone call from your boss, asking you to transfer some funds to a new account. The voice on the other end sounds exactly like your boss. The voice sounds exactly like your boss, so you don't think twice about it. You follow the instructions without hesitation. But what if it's not actually your boss? What if it's a sophisticated deepfake? What if it's a deepfake created by a hacker using a tool like Voco or 11 Labs? These tools are incredibly powerful. These tools can clone a person's voice with just a few seconds of audio, making it incredibly easy to create convincing fakes. The potential for misuse is enormous. Hackers can create deepfake videos too, making it seem like someone is saying or doing something they never actually did. This can have devastating consequences. This technology is becoming so advanced that it's getting harder and harder to tell what's real and what's fake. The line between reality and fiction is blurring. Chapter 7. Beyond Passwords. The Threat of Keyless Credential Theft. You know how we're always told to create strong passwords and never reuse them across different accounts? Well, hackers are one step ahead. They're not even bothering with passwords anymore. Instead, they're going after your authentication tokens. These tokens, they're like digital keys that grant access to your accounts without needing to enter your password every time. They're supposed to make your life easier, but they also make life a whole lot easier for hackers. Tools like Mimikatz and Rubius allow hackers to steal these authentication tokens, giving them access to your accounts even if you have the world's strongest password. Once they have your tokens, they can access your accounts, steal your data, and cause all sorts of havoc. Chapter 8. Data Scraping. Siphoning Information from the Web. You know all that personal information you put online? Your name, your address, your phone number, your credit card details? Well, hackers are using sophisticated web scraping tools to collect all that data on a massive scale. These aren't your average web crawlers that Google uses to index websites. We're talking about advanced bots like Scrapey and Selenium that can bypass CAPTCHAs, navigate complex websites, and extract specific pieces of data with surgical precision. They can scrape public databases, social media profiles, even online forums, gathering huge amounts of information that can then be used for identity theft, phishing scams, and other malicious activities. Chapter 9. The Trojan Horse, USB Ninja, and Hardware Attacks. Remember when your parents told you not to plug in random USB drives you found lying around? Well, they had a good reason for that. Hackers have weaponized USB devices, turning them into tools of destruction known as USB Ninja devices or hardware Trojans. These innocent-looking USB drives might look like a regular flash drive, but hidden inside is a malicious payload just waiting to be unleashed. The moment you plug it in, bam! The payload is executed, giving the hacker instant access to your system. They can install malware, steal your data, even brick your device, all in the blink of an eye. And the worst part? You don't even need to open any files or click on any links for these attacks to work. Just plugging in the device is enough to trigger the payload. Chapter 10. The Black Market. Buying and selling exploits. You might think that all hackers are coding geniuses, spending hours crafting their own custom exploits. But the truth is, not every hacker is a master craftsman. Some of them just shop online. There's a whole underground economy where hackers buy and sell exploits, malware, and other hacking tools. These digital black markets operate on the dark web, hidden away from the prying eyes of law enforcement. You can find anything on these markets, from zero-day exploits that can take over your phone to ransomware kits that can lock up your entire computer system. This easy access to sophisticated hacking tools is democratizing cybercrime, making it possible for anyone with an internet connection and a bit of cash to become a hacker. Outrow, stay sharp, stay safe. So there you have it, folks. The secret tools of black hat hackers, laid bare for all to see. Now that you know what you're up against, it's time to step up your security game. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the world of cybersecurity, staying informed is your best defense. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss out on future cybersecurity deep dives. Until then, stay sharp, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.